Next we will try to express the three-phase complex power in terms of the symmetrical components. Now we know that the single phase complex power, how we can write? S single phase, this is going to be one single phase voltage into the conjugate of the current. What about the three phase complex power? This is going to be VA IA conjugate plus VB IB conjugate plus VC IC conjugate. Okay, since we are dealing with unsymmetrical, unbalanced systems here, we are taking all of the three phases power and we are adding instead of just writing 3 times this. Okay, clear? Now this you can write as VA, VB and VC, and here you can write as IA, IB, IC conjugate. Now this is what here, this is the original phasors but transposed, right? And this is the original current phasors but conjugate form. Okay, so this you can write as VP transpose and IP conjugate, right? Where VP and IP are original voltage and current phasors. Okay, now you can represent these original phasors in terms of the symmetrical components, right? So what will this be? This is going to be A into Vs transpose A into Is conjugate. Now two matrices multiplied and transposed. What will it be? This is going to be Vs transpose A transpose, because AB whole transpose is B transpose into A transpose, right? So using that we have written this expression, and this conjugate anyways it will be as it is, A conjugate Is conjugate. Okay, now if you calculate this A transpose into A conjugate, okay, the final expression you are going to get a matrix, a scalar matrix like this. So you can write the three phase complex power as 3 times Vs transpose into Is conjugate. Okay, so if you expand this Vs and Is matrices, then final expression what you are going to get? 3 times of Va0 Ia0 conjugate plus Va1 Ia1 conjugate plus Va2 Ia2 conjugate. Okay, so this is the final expression for the three phase complex power of a three phase system in terms of the symmetrical components. So we found that the three phase complex power, this is equal to 3 times Va0 Ia0 conjugate plus Va1 Ia1 conjugate plus Va2 Ia2 conjugate. Okay, so now this we will take as equation 1. Next what we will do, we will try to find out the power of each of the symmetrical components. Okay, so what will be the complex power of zero sequence component? Sum of the all three phases, right? So what will that be? We will take this as S0. This is going to be Va0 Ia0 conjugate, the A phase component, plus B phase IB0 conjugate plus C phase, right? IC0 conjugate. Now all of these they are equal because this is a balanced system now. So you can write this as 3 times Va0 Ia0 conjugate, right? Balanced system. So similarly you can also write the complex power of positive sequence component. So that if you take as S1, what will this be? Va1 Ia1 conjugate, A phase plus B phase, right? So VB1 IB1 conjugate plus the C phase VC1 IC1 conjugate. This once again it is a balanced system, so you can write 3 times of each of the phase. So 3 V1 VA1 IA1 conjugate. Okay. Similarly, you can write the complex power of negative sequence component. This is VA2 IA2 conjugate plus VB2 IB2 conjugate plus VC2 IC2 conjugate. This also it will be 3 times each of the phase. 3 VA2 IA2 conjugate. Okay. So now what will be the total power of the symmetrical components? Okay. Therefore, total complex power of all 3 symmetrical components, that is the 0 sequence S0 plus the positive sequence plus the negative sequence. So this we got S0 as 3 times VA0 IA0 conjugate plus S1 we got as 3 VA1 IA1 conjugate plus similarly S2 you are going to write 3 VA2 IA2 conjugate. Now what is this if you compare? This is equation 2, let us say. If you compare equation 1 and equation 2, then you can see that both of them they are equal. Okay. So this is called as the power invariance. Okay. Total complex power of 3-phase system, this is equal to sum of complex powers of the symmetrical components. Right, there is no change in power just because we are resolving into the symmetrical components. So that is called as the power invariance. Okay.